Commands.
Nope, that doesn't work yet.
Group up? Oh, right. I'm sitting
God
here
damn it.
trying to write group up, but I can't because I'm not on that game. The more separated we are, they'll spawn right in between us and kill us. Except these guys at least know what we're fucking doing.
So this is supposed to do something, but
Where you going, dude? I'm shooting you from behind you, noodle dick.
Commands.
Once again, a team that doesn't want to work together. Oh, I'll freeze them and you guys go ahead and stand back and shoot minions. That's the way to do it.
that's what I
What the hell
thought.
just
Okay.
happened? I got fucking meleeed. Unreal. Oh, yeah.
I'm trying to remember what I was doing. Oh, okay, no. Ran.
Hee
Oh,
hee
yeah.
hee. I'm like fucking Bob the Builder in this house now, dude. You know how many cabinets and dressers I've built in the last fucking couple
Oh, bro, I
weeks?
look like shit.
They're fucking pro jobs, dude. Straight pro.
There we go, that's all. Alright, let's try this again.
Oh, okay, cool, bro.
Commands.
Yeah, awesome.
Don't know if it'll do this. Nope. Still not doing it.
Where the hell's the last enemy at? Oh my god, get out of my way! This map is so big to be actually getting caught.
God! Man, I'm telling you, Neith, God, I wish I could punch you in your face right now.
She must have done all the damage and taken
No,
Brewhouse
dude, she
kill.
literally walked in front of me where I couldn't fucking get to the guy. It stopped me from trying to catch him. I was trying to freeze him. Had literally no life. And nobody
Yeah,
killed
she
him.
was like, I'm gonna stop Brewhouse from doing this on purpose.
Dude, she's done it like 8 times already. She keeps running in front of me.
People don't like to work with their teammates in that game. They like to say, fuck you, teammate. I wanna lose.
She's fucking retarded, though.
I was being sarcastic.
Oh, she's
Fucking
retarded.
pussy. I wanna touch your body. Your body wants to touch me. Where the hell did they go?
Oh, sorry again.
Oh, you ain't meleeing me, bitch.
I'll try and take a shortcut when I didn't need to.
How are
Oh
they
my
just
god,
running around
double
in the fucking tower?
hurricane!
Barca, listen to yourself.
I know what I saw.
Dude, they've been running around in the tower for like at least 3 minutes straight.
It's
Nobody
my
dying.
squad, not Glenn's, and I'll be damned if I let them take orders.
No
from me.
guardians. That's great. Fucking sweet, dude. Fucking game is so
What do you
fucking
want me to
garbage.
do?
I need to fix that shit.
Handle it, Cortic, or I will.
Half the time, I feel like I'm the only one holding this colony together. Trouble? Varka and Gren fought together back home, side by side, always in competition. Made me stronger. Now they have no enemies to fight, so they're fighting each other. I can see the tension building. Colonists
That's
taking
for
sides.
your vagina,
This
Bruja.
is how clan wars start.
A divided colony will never survive out here.
Which is why we need to act fast. Best way to stop this feud is to perform a rite of union.
Which is?
Alright,
Shove them
dude,
into
whatever
agreement with the
reason,
beast.
this mission
Make them
is
fight as a
just
team. Defeating a common foe creates a powerful
insane.
bond. Logan, don't take that lightly. Help me perform the rite.
They're slower
We
than
can hold
they
this
do.
colony together.
Alright, the big wave. Get to the hack.
How am I supposed to help with the rite?
For one, they need something to fight.
I hope you
Oh,
don't
this is
mean
only
me.
wave 5?
No, but I do need you to help me drive a beast into the arena. Shamans make a special lure for this. Should help subdue it.
Ah, fuck.
You really think Varka and Gren could cause a war?
Big problems can start out small, not taking any chances.
I would love to not get stuck. Thank you.
Guess I'll do
I'll
it.
do whatever I can to help.
Good. Set this lure out in the wild to attract the fiend. The beast might be feisty at first, so stay on your toes. I'll keep Varka and Gren from each other's throats till you get back. Good luck.
Don't know I gotta do it.
Commands.
Drac, you old wreck. Swing
Fucking
by.
bitch.
Ain't so busy playing hero. We'll catch up.
Oh, okay, okay. Yeah.
Sure. I have stories, let me tell you.
What the fuck? Oh my god, I don't know what it is about this fucking mission, dude.
Fucking smooch me again.
Guys, what are you doing? Oh my god, this mission is so fucking glitchy, dude.
Man. Definitely decent players in here.
Alright, time to go catch this sucker.
Wow.
Levels increasing.
That dude, and yo, bro, pick me up.
I'm reading a normal temperature range, Pathfinder.
Oh shit! No! By the way, I got to that low gravity planet you were talking about before, Laser.
Oh yeah.
Oh, like that one.
It's kind of cool to drive in, isn't it?
Yeah.
There's a trophy for flying more for
35
30
seconds.
seconds. Yeah, I don't know how you can do that because your thruster is like so tiny.
Well, I saw that after I'd already gotten off that planet, but I thought, like, I could see how I could possibly do it, but it seems like if you're floating that long, the game resets you.
Curfew's unfair. Staying back in the
Yeah.
Nexus where it's safe is unfair. Everything's unfair. She hates
Maybe
me.
it's just a matter of the height too, though.
Not my mom line.
Not this
Could
time.
be.
Ah,
Oh,
you're
it's
doing
inside. How lucky did you get? Apparently not lucky enough.
He's supposed to be here.
Good defeat. Tame him.
Behind you! Behind you! Pick me up before we all die!
Strike down!
Oh, there he is. Okay. Where's my vehicle?
God damn it, would you pop your fucking hole? Fuck.
Well done, boys.
Shit, that was close.
That's it. Shaman will handle the rest.
I agree with that. How close am I to that? Okay.
Activating automated forward station deployment. I advise against prolonged sun exposure, Pathfinder.
Good job, team. Good job. Got the Titan halfway dead. Nobody's there to back me up.
Well, don't go in by yourself then.
I got him halfway
How many
dead.
times are it going to take you to learn that
Obviously, there was nobody there, Lazy. That is their base.
Well, why are you at their
get away
base?
from that. That's where their Titan's at.
I know, and why would you go in by yourself?
Trying to win the fucking game, thinking my team was going to back me up. I don't know, genius. Just think about that.
Well, if they weren't there,
I'm
they
thinking
can't back
about
you
it.
up.
They're not there.
You're retarded if you don't agree on that.
Am I? Because did you win the game or die?
We would have won the game.
If your team was there to back you up, right?
I'll go back there. See, now they took our Phoenix. All because you guys didn't want to work together, you fucking idiots. That makes my case in point right there.
I literally have no idea what you're talking about.
Dude, come on, man. How's I gonna get stung with this bitch?
Thank you. Good job, team. Round of applause. Now that's some good teamwork right there.
Back down from a challenge.
Oh, that was rough.
You refused to fight with Varga.
I'm gonna fuck you up, dude. Come on, bitch. Throw me back again.
I'll talk to Graham. He'll come around.
Damn, my balls smell so good.
Howard's afraid my fighting will make him look bad.
Smells like fresh shampoo and just pure champion stuff. Does that make you uncomfortable now?
No, I have no idea what's going on right now. I'm getting so a lot around me right now.
Boo! Hey, hey! Alright, let's go play some single player. God, for whatever reason. Mom, I need to go to the glasses store too. These glasses, I can't wear them when I have these headsets on. And they just hurt. I don't know, they just hurt.
I'm the Pathfinder. There's a right of union waiting for you.
Or maybe new ones.
Now I'm telling you, I won't do it.
Varka already agreed to the right.
Don't care. I'm not fighting with that arrogant sack of rocks.
Yay, I can be done finally.
You want to destroy the colony over this stupid feud?
This colony is
Oh, do you finish jerking off all the goats that I told you to jerk off?
Yeah, no doubt.
You sound like Cortic. Fine.
You gotta jerk them goats off.
My back, I'll perform the
Some of that cheese and shit.
But I don't trust Parker to fight fair. The second that fiend is dead, she'll gun for me. I need a third party to keep her in check. Someone neutral, like the Pathfinder.
Me?
That's right. I don't fight unless
So Infiltrator's not as badass as it used to be in Mass Effect 3 so far. Although I don't know what different level upgrades are.
Much of a choice.
Like Biotics.
That game
seems like
4 is just garbage.
Are you still talking? Biotics are like majorly increased and amazing.
Turns out that fiend you lured was female.
So are tech powers.
You gotta be kidding.
Actually, tech combos are probably what's most improved. And combat. But they don't have like a. They used to have a time dilation thing where it would slow time as you level up your infiltrator class. Yeah, I haven't seen it.
Back me up, motherfuckers!
P.S. It's so much easier to die as a tech class than it is biotic. Biotic, you can, like, at least I haven't figured out a way in tech yet.
Yeah. Shit!
Oh, that's fucking cool. You got an Assassin's Creed character in here now.
Dude, where you at, bro? I'm up here waiting for your ass. Is that it? Bro, where you going? Where you going? Go!
Yeah, shit, they're all after me.
This job is cool. What am I getting in here?
Shit.
Not showing up? Ah, so that can be scanned. How about that? It's so bright you can't even tell. It's so bright, it's not bright. My dad's in Hawaii right now. Fucking asshole. Told you that I think already. Oh, he's taking me to Germany.
That's really cool, dude. He's gonna go with that. Pictures.
I'll take you on a cruise next year, lazy.
Yeah, maybe. But he wants to take me to Germany with his job. I'm pretty excited, I'm not gonna lie.
Let's do this!
Oh, Sam memory. Get it.
Oh my god.
Piece of cake.
You're a tough one, Barker.
Has your sibling woken up yet, Naman?
I don't think so.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, well.
Was that a compliment I heard?
Don't look so smug.
Look, I don't think I'm at that point yet. I don't know if I am or not.
Yourself, Pathfinder.
Into the Nexus
Well,
fairly recently.
you'll know when he or she wakes up.
Warlord Ryder does have a nice ring to it.
It's after, it's a defining point.
Oh, okay.
Depends where you're at in the main quest.
Right. Well, I'm at the Krogan thing, trying to, I guess, unite them or whatever. Get them back into the Nexus.
Been working on those pointers you gave me.
I just got done taking on those 3 beasts that I had to bring in. I had to bring in the 1 or whatever, and
You had to what?
we had to bring in the 1 fiend or whatever the hell it is, and then
Oh yeah. See, I didn't do
battle
that
it.
mission. I wanted to leave all that for my second playthrough.
Gotcha.
It makes it more exciting for me.
Drac, sir, you're here.
There's 3 big story arcs that I still want to solve.
Stolen transport to one of Eladin's moons. You need to take your ship. Nothing we got has stealth.
Okay. Why do you have it up here?
How did they steal the transport?
I had the security system off. Well, they snuck in from the far side. Morda thinks
Although I really do like Cora as my romance. She fucking she fell in love with me, she gave it up, you know. So, I forgot to tell you, I test drove a GMC this weekend. Or yesterday, not this weekend. I liked it, dude. I knew you don't like the terrains, but it was such a good deal. What do you don't like the terrain?
Nexus Exiles.
What do you...
Friends of yours, Drac?
Okay, so what are we gonna get? What do you mean you don't know?
Right.
A Ford Explorer is expensive as shit, Mom. Okay. Alright, well, Nissan Rogues are way tinier than
I think you're getting impressed by the pretty also, though.
My mom wants a big SUV. That's what she wants. And the bigger they are, the more expensive they are, dude.
Yeah. If you were leasing, then I would say that you might as well get the Explorer because they're actually about the same as the Edge.
Yeah.
There's like very little price difference, but like I would think the Edge would be a better.
The Acadia is expensive as fucking and too big.
That's the thing. I don't picture your mom being able to drive a giant vehicle very well.
No. Well, it's my vehicle. That's the thing. It's going to be mostly mine. I'm trading in my car for half the price. So the car's going to be in my name, and it's half mine price-wise.
Did you test drive the Edge?
So I should get to have a fucking say in it. Only a half of it. My car is paying for the other half. My for sure car that I have.
Have you guys thought about like if you wanted to move out or whatever on your own?
What's up?
Have you guys thought about like if you wanted to move out on your own?
What do you mean?
You were talking about that before, about possibly moving out. Or is that just not a thing now?
No, I gotta take care of her. Depending on, how the future goes, I'll probably end up taking care of her even in my house that I buy when I get older. That's my thought, at least. Nah, man, why don't you like the terrain?
I don't. I think it's too much weight on that drivetrain, on that suspension. They always have problems with those. With the previous generations, I don't know the current because it hasn't had a lot of time to be on the road.
Keep our visit a surprise.
They're actually about to come out with a brand new one next year, from what I was just seeing. Because I was trying to make sure they've got the two SUVs, and I always get the names of them backwards. The GMC does.
Terrain and Acadia.
Yeah, and that's the Acadia that I like. That the Terrain I don't think is a very good vehicle, but
yeah,
like I think brand new it's
cheap
fine.
and in our price range, and it's pretty. The one we were looking at is fucking beautiful.
I'm talking more about the long term of it. It's those cars, those trucks don't hold, or SUVs, whatever, don't hold up very well over time. And like I said, I think it's a lot to do with the fact that there's a lot of weight on that chassis. The drivetrain's not really meant to push that kind of weight. Like, it's one of those things that GM puts together to make it inexpensive, or make it affordable. But they do a shit job with it for longevity.
Yeah, that's it. The seed vault better
Oh, I mean, if my mom's going for size, that's her best bet for a car. However,
like I said, the Edge I think is a better option.
Is the Ford Edge.
Which I think is a much better option.
Car I wanted. But it's also a little more expensive.
Well, if you talking comparable features?
Well, there was a Ford Edge at the dealership we were at. It was actually a used GMC Buick dealership, right? And they had a Ford Edge there for $17,000 in 2015, but it got taken up right away. So. And that's the reason. That's when I first saw it. I'm like, oh my god, that thing is beautiful. It had black leather interior. It was silverish blue metallic, which was the part I didn't like about it. The outside color. It's just a sexy.
Have you guys been checking like cars.com and stuff?
Yeah, we've looked.
Because I can filter down pretty quickly and find stuff nearby.
There was this one Mustang I was looking at for a while. It was $14,000 for 2015. But my mom won't let me get a Mustang. I'll tell you that much.
Old sale.
Which actually I probably wouldn't really want.
I don't like the Mustangs inside either, but that's just my own personal feeling. Yeah, I felt like it was really laid out weird, but it's like hit or miss depending on the person.
Yeah, see, I liked it when I saw it, but
I tend to have that issue with the Ford ergonomics anyway. The way they set up the steering wheel with the seat and everything, for some reason, just feels off to me. Same with Mazda, which is, well, at least was that while they're partnered with Ford.
Yeah, there's I've always liked Toyotas. Just always solid for me.
I'm sure things
another one that I keep. I haven't owned one, but a friend of mine kept buying their vehicles, and I've heard a lot of good things about it. Is actually the Kias, and they're actually inexpensive.
Oh yeah, I know, dude. But they're expensive as fuck now. Like, they've upgraded, apparently.
Well, I think it depends on which model you grab.
Yeah, well, I know the Kia Optima is, like, one of the ones I think I'm thinking of.
Yeah, that's the one I think I was looking at.
But, you know, there's... The Nissan Rogue was... not bad. If I could get like a black one with some sick tires, I would mind. My mom would. There was also the car my mom really likes. It's the Cadillac SRX, which is $27,000, which we could buy, but that would leave us with, you know, $15,000 left.
Yeah, this place was amazing.
After having all that money.
Pay attention to what fucking engine you get.
Dude, there's all the Cadillac AT, not the CTS, but the ATS. I was, yeah.
Yeah, we talked about that.
Yeah.
I've had a lot of people that have owned them that don't like them.
I will attempt.
It
actually,
definitely wasn't as nice as the CTS, but it was fucking sick inside, dude.
yeah, that's the thing. It's like I think that's the thing that attracts everybody I know is like the features in it are so cool, and it's it's got the very similar look to the CTS and everything. But then they get them, and for whatever reason, they either get rid of it immediately, or they go and get another. They go back to the CTS or whatever. It depends on the person, obviously. But
yeah,
my
Cadillac's fucking sick.
my in-laws have a friends that used to buy the CTS, and then they got the ATS, and then as soon as they were done with it, they went back and got the CTS again. And then my one of my coworkers had the ATS and couldn't wait to get rid of it.
We're gonna have a friendly little chat, you and I.
What the hell just happened? Why didn't the door open? A glitch? He couldn't wait to get rid of the ATS?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
It's just not a comfortable interior or a comfortable ride overall. Like the ergonomics inside that everybody kept complaining about. Basically, like it felt cramped, even though it's.
See, I didn't feel that way when I sat.
Well, I don't think they felt that way when they bought it either. I think it's one of those, like, as they owned it, they just kept feeling like it wasn't as spacious as what they're used to, I guess.
I'm running, but it's not letting me run.
I wish they'd come out with a new model of an Eldorado.
That's never gonna happen. They discontinued that for a reason.
Those were sick.
Wait, what's up?
An Eldorado. They got rid of the Eldorado because it was competing with the DeVille, and the DeVille was already getting too pricey, so they didn't. Like, if they had an Eldorado, it'd have to be like $100 grand.
I don't even remember the Eldorado, dude.
Like the older models were fucking badass. But
yeah.
I don't know about the newer ones.
The DeVille and the Eldorado were like their two top of the line vehicles, and back in the old day, the Eldorado was like the really massive Cadillac that you would see like in the 70s and stuff.
Those things were beasts.
Come on, open up, door! The door's not opening!
You know, I kind of wish I wish they would come back out with like the El Caminos.
They keep talking about it. It keeps pointing out like concepts and stuff, and I don't know if they're actually going to do it or if they're just fucking with people.
Find your quads yet?
Those are fucking badass too back in the day. If you're gonna the Monty SS El Camino.
Fuck yeah,
whatever.
this is fucking
I'd rather
disgusting.
just had the oh shit, the Malibu or whatever.
Camino?
Not the Malibu,
So
the
gross.
Monte Carlo that they based it on. I was trying to think of the car that was the same thing.
It was an SS. They would just have the badass motor in it.
The El Camino with the little fucking.
It was the car truck.
In the back.
It was like a truck car, yeah.
Oh my, you are a fucking hick to the max.
Have you actually ever seen the SSs though, Lazy? Those are badass.
They had some cool versions of it. It became such a like
garbage.
Associated with white trash.
Yeah,
no doubt, man.
I wouldn't want to drive and get one because of that.
Yeah, there wasn't a whole lot of SSs. There's
if I could choose a car, it would be, well, if I could choose a Jeep, it would be a Jeep Cherokee.
The Grand Cherokee?
Yeah.
Yeah, Grand Cherokees are good, the regular ones are garbage.
But they're a fucking outrageous price.
Because I did notice the other day that they brought back the Cherokee itself. There is a difference between the Grand Cherokee and the Cherokee.
Yeah, definitely, I know.
The compasses and the regular Cherokees are poop.
The Grand Cherokee, Liberty was basically what replaced the Cherokee before. It was the Cherokee was
and I don't
smaller.
like the Liberty at all.
No, I especially don't like what they did to it now. Well,
yeah,
we always make fun of the taillights. The taillights look like the designer had X'd them out to get rid of, like to suggest to get rid of them and design something different for the taillights. And somebody saw that and decided to make it the taillights instead of replacing them, redrawing them. Because they got that stupid square cross in the middle of them.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. But my favorite, my favorite type of car is a Subaru. So if I could get one of those.
Well, it depends on which one you like in the Subarus too. Because the WRX
they don't have.
Get rid of.
Those are badass.
Which one?
Coworkers have it. The WRX.
The Subaru WRX. What the hell is that?
You watch videos on them, they fucking drive up mountains and shit.
Yeah, those are the ones they usually make into the Baja cars. They're really kick-ass. This girl at work has one, and hers is literally called the Final Edition because was the last year they're making them. And
what about the Crosstrek? I like that car for some reason, dude.
I don't know much about it. I don't know much about the Subarus overall.
I think it's
the WRX
like kind of ugly. It's like the Juke.
No,
the Juke is ugly.
It is goofier. It's badass looking, but the only SUV that I know they have for sure is a Forester, and I think it looks ugly as fuck.
Yeah, I didn't care for those. We get a lot of those. Wow, I used to get a lot of those when I worked at Erect.
Mom, let me see a tablet. Or the,
Yeah, if you're looking for the BMW SUVs.
Yeah, okay.
There's a couple decent ones.
Yeah, for
RX,
price.
I think the RX-3 or something like that, or something like that.
How the fuck do I get to this gate?
We need something in the $15,000 to $20,000 range.
Yeah, you ain't getting a BMW.
Yes, I know that. You said the Subaru what?
The WRX you're talking about, or something else?
No, this is a car, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. You're gonna drive a manual? Pretty much manuals.
I couldn't fit into it. I actually was contemplating getting one when I was looking for my next car. You know, when I got my Mini Cooper, and I sat in one at the auto show. I'm like, nope, not getting one of these. I was nowhere near fitting in that car because of my legs.
ATS, you said?
No, the WRX.
WRX, that's it.
You could do better than that.
I guarantee you'd like the WRX, but as far as like being a sporty, cool car, it's probably not the greatest ride and everything.
I've seen that done many times.
Yeah, like I said, they usually put those suspensions on them, and Baja, put a roll cage in it and everything else. Baja, you can actually buy it, I think, with the roll cage. I think there's addition they sell like that. They used to, I should say.
What do the new Subaru Imprezas look like, I wonder? I could roll with an Impreza again.
They're not bad.
I mean, no. The WRX is 34,000. Oh my god, look at that. I know, Mom. The Crosstrek? Okay, there's an Impreza right there. Let's see what that looks like.
You have no idea what you're in.
It's just a normal looking car now.
Like I said, they're not bad. They're nothing special.
It's like a Toyota Corolla. Basically.
That's the thing. A lot of the foreign manufacturers have started making their cars look like they're trying to make them appeal to the American market, and they're making them too generic looking. That's why I don't like a lot of the American cars anymore, because they're so generic looking. They all look the same.
Dude, that's what my mom says every day. They all look the same.
Yeah, well, that's why I got my Mini Cooper. It stands out. I mean, I like it. I like the looks of it and everything too. But
see, I don't really like the Mini Cooper. I mean, yours is
that's too small for me. Even though you're a bigger guy than me, I don't know.
What's the legacy?
Well, it depends on what you want to do and things. Like, I don't put a lot of things in the back or anything, so I'm not too concerned about that. The seat and stuff moves around in different ways anyway to make it if I need to actually have space for things. They actually have the Countryman too, which was the, well, I wanted the one, I can't think of the name of it right now, the one that was in between. The Countryman's like the SUV version of my Mini Cooper, and then they have the other one, it's like a longer version of mine. That's what I wanted to get, but they couldn't get a good deal on
Force
one.
is so ugly. God, why did they make that so ugly?
I don't know how you think that's ugly if you like the juke.
The
I don't like the Foresters
just,
either. I don't like it.
I mean, agreeably, they're both ugly, but...
Like, Subaru, like, all their cars are such, like, my Subaru, from my experience, was the best.
No, you're thinking back when they were actually unique. Like I said, they're too caught up in, like...
not unique, but I meant, like, engine-wise and durability, it just fucking killed it, dude.
Well, like, I really like Volkswagen, but to me, they went downhill with the way that they started trying to make everything generic. They actually have really cool,
What Volkswagen did you like?
I used to like the Jettas, and I like the GTI. The GTI is really cool. I used to like the Jettas, but now the Jettas just look like a generic vehicle.
Someone's trying the emergency.
Oh, the guy at work, one of the guys
cool
I'm cool with, he got a
yeah.
pretty slick one, man. I don't remember exactly what it was, but it was a Jetta. It was
You like
nice.
that car, man?
Is it squared looking? The Jetta?
No.
Like, if
it's a little rounder. It's a little rounder than square in the front end and that.
Like, I had like a 2015, I think it was. No, it wasn't 2015. That would have been too new. 2013, maybe.
I do like Jetta. Jettas are good cars, though.
Well, it used to be. I mean, I never had it. I shouldn't say I had any problems with it. I just don't like how cheap they're getting with the materials and stuff inside it now. Like you could actually,
on the insides.
If you go to a newer Jetta, you can actually put your take the palm of your hand and shove on it and put a dent into it. Like you don't even have to shove really hard. You could actually put a dent into it pretty easily.
That's nuts.
Alright, let's see.
They're trying to make it so lightweight, and they're trying to slim out so much of the material so that they can make it cheaper. And then all the little details they used to put in them that were really cool, they stopped putting into the car. They started taking it out. They started doing what the American manufacturers did that irritated me in the first place, which was to take out all the cool features to make it cheap.
Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt.
Yeah, you did.
I think this is it right here. Yes, the Acura MDX, dude. That car is a badass looking fucking car, dude.
They're bringing back the NSX, by the way. You can pick one of those up.
I don't know what that is.
It's Nissan, right? NSX is Nissan? Or no?
The MDX is Acura.
No, the NSX is what... the acronym you used reminded me of the NSX, and the NSX... I'm just trying to think what makes it Nissan.
I was on the ship doing inventory when the pirates stole it. It happened so
they have an RDX too. What the fuck is that?
Right.
I got one of those.
Oh, Acura makes it. Look up the NSX, the Acura NSX.
To keep them away. Pretty sure they
I guarantee you can't. I know you can't afford it, but check it out. What?
This is like a car.
That's nice. I'm talking about the NSX. I just looked it up. It's Acura.
ILX. You said the RSX?
The NSX.
You said the RXS?
I said the NSX.
We can't let them get away. The colony's doomed without the vault on that transport.
They're hunkering down. Ready for a fight?
Said the NXX, right?
Transport or Vorn. We've got to make a move here.
Oh shit, I tried to fuck it up and that was actually what it was.
Drac, focus.
Right,
This is
now
your
that I'm
colony.
done with...
What do you want to do?
Okay, go get you a Denali, bro.
Without Vorn,
you can afford that.
Actually, there was a cheap one.
Vorn, we're headed your way.
Fucking things last forever.
That's a GMC.
No, the bodies fall to shit, but otherwise, yeah.
Yeah, but,
the drivetrain goes on forever on them.
Yeah.
I wouldn't mind getting a Toyota RAV4, but they're a little too tiny.
That doesn't look so steady.
Yeah, they're like the fucking Liberty. They're small.
Pathfinder, if you don't make it in time, could you give Cash my love, please? Don't be
Okay, I'm trying to find a relevant.
What did you just say?
Nissan.
Love, didn't I? I'm gonna rescue him, and then I'm gonna kill him.
Nissan Juke.
Come on.
Rogue. 2012, 2015, 2013, 2014 black one for $16,099. Now these are a lot smaller than GMCs, just so you know, man. Nissan. Yeah.
You shouldn't even tell her that, though. Just see it, and then maybe she'll change her mind about having like too big of an SUV and actually get something that's properly sized.
Yeah, we don't want a big ass one. We just want a, and the terrain that we're looking at is like
Like I said, they've got whatever they've got for that next level up, the Murano or whatever the fuck they call it.
yeah, the Nissan Murano. It's a little bigger.
So right now, those are my top threes: that Murano, the fucking the Durango, and then
Yeah, I wouldn't get a Durango.
Yeah, me neither.
I just like it. Drove it. Nice inside.
Inside that car sucks. Not even close to as nice as the terrain.
No, that terrain was probably my top favorite SUV so far.
Yeah, see, I like it too. It's cheap. It's one of the cheaper ones.
Which one?
Yeah, I like those. Like I said, like those in the Arcadias are nice too. They're expensive.
Arcadias. My mom does the same thing.
Back in my day, Grogan asked for permission before they went in and
I don't know.
started courting.
This Nissan Rogue, this one here in particular, is definitely not as nice as our GMC. Check out the 2015.
I looked at, well, it depends on what you're looking at.
I'm looking at the interior.
The Rogue my wife was looking at, well, we were actually, at one point, we were trying to check out the Star Wars Rogue that they had. The Rogue One edition of the Rogue. It had it had the Star Wars logos on it and everything. Yeah, it's really cool. But it only comes with black or white, like, depends on which version you're gonna get.
Okay.
But they have a lot of, like, really cool features on it, and, like, as, like, standard equipment.
Have you ever seen the Batman edition Charger? Like the Batman edition Chargers?
I know what you're talking about, but was it the Charger? I'm trying to remember what that was on.
I can't. I want to say it's the Charger.
They did a series with Chrysler when the Batman vs Superman movie came out.
Yeah. I cleaned a couple of them. I was like, oh, that's fucking cool as shit.
So I think they did it with the SUV too.
And all of them are yours.
That's what I'm talking. Like, I don't know what. That's the thing. Like, when you start looking used, I don't know what was available or what they were like in previous years. Like, my references on the brand new ones.
Kid's really making things grow, but he has no survival instincts at all. Miracle he made it to adulthood.
Man.
Although there was a Ford Escape. So wait, there's Ford Edge.
Mm-hmm.
And then Ford...
The Escape's the smallest one. The smallest is the Escape. Then the Edge. Then you got the Explorer and the Expedition.
Explorer, okay. So there was a Ford Explorer next to the GMC we wanted, and it was bigger, wider, and it was 2012. It was more expensive, and dude, it looked badass inside though, man.
I'm trying to think of like a good site. Like, you should look up like longevity on some of these cars. That's more what I get caught up in. Like, you want something that's gonna last a long time. Like, I've never liked the way the Explorers hold up with time, but again, that's my thing.
I've never had a Ford.
I don't know what year it is. I could have swore they had some years that were kind of bad.
Yeah, my mom had an Explorer, and it was nothing. She wouldn't listen to me about it. She went out and got one, and she had nothing but fucking problems with it. She was glad when she got rid of that piece of shit.
Yeah, they got like special editions, like the Eddie Bauer, and that were alright, but...
Well, they're nice looking, they're feature full and everything like that. The problem is, like, the thing I always notice, especially some of the older Explorers, is, and it was a lot of Ford vehicles had this for a while, where the suspension wears out, and you look at them and they're like the wheels are cambered in when they're driving down the road. It looks like somebody.
The old Tauruses used to do.
Yeah, like a lot of them do that. It looks like you've got a fucking hippo on the front of the truck or the front of the vehicle, and the fucking wheels are all like bowed in.
My Taurus dropped in the rear end and it sat up high as fuck in the front, just like the old Cadillacs and all that.
Oh shit. There was a different problem with like the Cadillacs and some of the Lincolns, where they put the air ride suspensions in the back, and there was a valve that it says right there when you're pulling out your equipment for your spare tire. Yep. It says there's this valve you're supposed to lock, I think, before you start to jack up your car. And what it does, people wouldn't do that. They would jack up their car to change the tire. And what ends up happening is I think it sucks in a bunch of air, and then there's a valve in there that won't let the air back out, and it leaves the car all jacked up. And it ruins it. You actually have to go and replace the valve, I guess, or something like that. Like you actually end up having to go into the dealership to have them fix it. And that's why you see a lot of them drive around with the back end all jacked up. The only reason I knew about it is because my father-in-law got one at one point and mentioned it.
Uncontrollable fucking
I try not to. I love the air ride on cars, but
that pisses me the fuck off.
They're so expensive to fucking replace.
That pisses me off bad, dude.
What?
My sister has no control over her kid, doesn't give a flying fuck how to raise her child. Doesn't have any fucking clue.
Okay. What happened is what I'm trying to figure out.
We had our laptop put away, right? In its zippered bag. Doesn't the little 3-year-old take it out and draw all over the fucking top of it? Like and then I'm just finding out about it. I just saw it. But if I could explain all the things.
Oh, like, I know.
This kid is out of control, dude.
We talked about that right when you moved up there. It was how she was just running the house.
But it actually pisses me off how stupid my sister is. Oh, but she's just so cute. You know, you can't yell at a 3-year-old. I'm like, what?
There's no way, Brian. She hasn't even been near it.
Mom, the whole day you got pens all day on there? And when it was sitting there, we were all in the room. Look at the top of it.
Gugan and probably take it off.
She's fucking colored on it. What?
Yeah, that would piss me off. You guys
How is it coming off? I tried to wipe it off.
Lock your shit up.
It's Gugan will usually take that shit off, but it's still not good.
Right.
She needs to get a hold. She needs to get a hold of that fucking kid, dude.
What's next? Your 4K TV?
Oh no! You didn't hear about that story? She actually almost did do that to my TV.
Oh, well, it happened eventually.
When I just got it, she was like, "Is this your TV?" And then she went up to try to touch it. I'm like, "No, Julie." And she's like, "Why? I just want to touch it." I'm like, "You can't touch the TV." I touched my TV. I'm like, "What the fuck?"
Go touch yours then.
Yo, dude, she smacks it with drumsticks and touches it, throws food at it sometimes.
We don't have time for this.
Anyway,
transport to get.
So like a week later, I'm sitting downstairs and she's got one of her little toys, and I see her go to tap the screen with it and poke at God, what was on? Oh, I was watching. God, what's that fucking The fish movie. Finding
Nemo,
Nemo.
Finding Nemo.
The second one. Finding Dory.
Finding Dory. Yeah.
I was watching out on Netflix and I was just kind of fucking around. And I go see her poking on the screen. I'm like, Julie, no! And then she ran upstairs crying. And my sister came down and was like, why is she crying? I was like, I yelled at her for touching my TV. And she's like, Julie, you can't touch the TV. Yeah, and then, you know, go to mom, and then she's like, it's okay, you just can't touch the TV.
And then she gets coddled, and then she'll do it again next time.
She gets coddled, she'll do it again. She gets attention out of being bad. Fucking nuts.
That's actually the worst thing you can do with a kid. Because it teaches them to do it more to get more attention.
I can't explain to you, when she doesn't, she dropped some ice cream on the floor, and we're like, oh, Julie, and she started crying, and my sister was like, oh, Julie, Julie, Julie. It's out of control.
That could be into
I think they're still trying.
I've seen plenty of kids like that. That's usually what we comment about.
Some turn out right. Some turn out alright. Some of them just run with their fucking life.
Well, it's hard anyway to raise a kid normally.
But you gotta know
if you're completely absent from the parenting or whatever too, though, you just make it even worse.
And that's what she is. She's the type of person that would.
It's the one we talk about. The parent that wants to be the friend, not the. The kid wants to be the friend instead of the mom wants to be the friend instead of a parent type of thing.
Yeah. Dude, this Dishonored 2 beta is fucking huge, dude.
Angela said it was the game was terrible and he hadn't installed it.
Did you hear what I said? Like, she'd be the type of mom that the kid would end up in the gorilla cage because she doesn't keep an eye on it.
So everybody else's problem. This is the kid that I complain about at Disney World and stuff that's running around out of control.
No doubt.
And then the parents get mad at me if I try to do something to stop the kid.
Oh, dude, we'll be at restaurants, and she'll be walking up to other people's tables. Literally walking up to them. My sister's not even giving two shits. I'm like, Pip, Julie's at the other people's table, and they're glaring over at me. And I'm like, Julie, come here, Julie. And she's just sitting there looking at them. I'm like, Tip?
Awkward.
Doesn't give a fuck, dude.
I already downloaded 12 something gigabytes and it's at 51.782 to go. That's crazy.
What? What are you downloading?
Dishonored 2 demo.
Oh. Yeah, suck a dick.
Yeah, at least try something.
Yeah, it's free. It's worth trying.
Yeah, as I said, I won't even trust what Angela says.
Weight or ammo?
He didn't like The Last of Us, no.
Yeah. He apparently played the first one and then didn't. He said it has a lot of the same problems the first one had, so I don't know.
The Last of Us?
No, Dishonored. He didn't like Last of Us, but...
I didn't play that one.
I didn't either.
How is Infiltrate not level 2, bro?
Commercial made it look cool.
Yeah,
it looked visually appealing. I guess this the gameplay's what he complained about.
Yeah, they sound like they're playing this shit till like fucking 1 o'clock probably. God. It was so slow.
Guys, about fucking time.
We got the new DLC out for Ghost Recon.
Hoo-hoo-hoo! Congratulations!
Yeah, I won't fucking buy it though. Actually, I don't want it.
You wanna fuck him?
I'm gonna fuck him. I'm gonna huckle fuck him.
Fucked up.
You gon' fuck him? You gon' fuck him?
I'm gonna fuck him with this dick.
You gon' fuck him? You was gonna fuck him?
Not what I wanted. Come on.
Spell all seven.
Fucking turd.
By your fucking asshole.
What it is. I don't cook.
You know that. The only thing you cook is a fucking
bologna sandwich.
Wait, I got a black widow? Oh, I crafted that shit. That's
That sounds good. I didn't have one. Black sandwiches.
Hornet.
So what now?
We find her.
I'm gonna take a yellow tank with my dizzy.
But about the size of a feather.
Ow! There's water. Turn this motherfucker down. I get this bitch turned up to like 5,000 and shit.
The fuck? Why is my controller all of a sudden just vibrating? Holy shit. There it goes. Jesus.
Did you turn your vibrator option on?
Yeah, when I like full on vibrated because of the thing I was standing on.
To just spice up your love life a little bit, I guess.
Shove it up Lazy's
Hey,
ass.
hey! Hey! Okay. Increase inventory capacity. I'm already at 100 somehow.
I didn't ask you anything.
Looks like we're done here.
Oh shit, okay.
Don't move.
Oh shit.
You.
Malagna.
I'm taking this transport.
You're gonna get yourself killed if you do this.
Like I'm not dead the moment that crazy old Krogan gets his hands on me.
I'm not the one you need to worry about right now.
21% chance. Ain't that a shame?
Here we go.
You shut your mouth.
I'll just wait. Oh my god.
Eat that, dude.
Wait. Don't come any closer. It'll affect anyone who isn't Krogan. It's
They're
pretty
fucking
strong
level
stuff.
1 million, dude.
Time to take out the trash.
Throw him over the edge.
Aww.
Peace out, motherfucker.
Live specimen test. Doesn't last long, but it sure works fast.
You wouldn't dare! You're just bluffing!
Did
Yeah,
you really just
keep
say
wiggling.
that?
No, wait, no,
Wiggle,
don't let me
wiggle,
go.
wiggle, 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 eh. A wiggle, 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 eh.
Your call.
Here,
We can get this better.
go, eh.
I know things. You can't do this.
I can do whatever I want to do.
Oh shit.
What the fuck? I got a new email for, bitch.
Peace out, bro.
Well, that's that.
Let's get this transport back
Straight
to where it
making that
belongs.
money. I'm just straight making that money. I have no email.
You're not expendable, Drake. We are not having this conversation.
I don't know.
Looks like Cora wants to chat.
I hate you all. Let me be old and cranky in peace already. Thanks for helping me
Not
get the
Mince
colony
Cockfisher.
transport back, Ryder.
Damn right.
Black and yellow cock.
Shaved it just for you.
That's life on the frontier for
What do
you.
you think that is?
At least we don't have to worry about a road anymore.
The Nissan you're gonna tell me about?
He looks pretty
That's the
taken care of.
NSX I told you to check out.
That's a Nissan?
That's an Acura NSX.
That's a fucking Nissan?
Yep.
Damn, that's an ATX, you said?
Aurora's dead. Fine. But we're getting Spectre alive.
If you say so.
It's only $156,000.
Yeah, pocket change, bro.
The fact is, I'm a relic.
Have you seen the redesign, Brew?
When Krogan were bent on
I have
destroying
not.
themselves.
Yeah,
Fighting, killing, it's all I know. For my clan, for cash to have a real future.
They stopped making them for a while, and they decided to bring it
The
back.
older ones were kind of squared, right?
A bit.
Like long, but kind of squared, like
Fighting
longer.
is pretty useful out here, in case you hadn't noticed.
So, the old
If
man
that's what I'm
still has
picturing
some
in my head right
uses,
now.
like, just remember,
Why is that
he's
sending it?
encouraging.
Yeah, they're longer. They're they're
Compared to,
boxy
like,
still, but they're like, I guess, rounded a slightly for the time period. So I'm kind of getting at it. It wasn't like boxy like there are, I guess, other things I think of as being boxy. But.
Oh, there it goes. Alright, let me walk back in here. Oh yeah, that's not the one I was thinking of in my head.
It probably is the one you like the older one is probably the right thing that you're thinking of, but like I said, they completely reinvented it. Yeah. I mean, given if I had 156K that I was actually going to put into a car, that would not be it.
That reminds me of like one of the fucking Nissan or the Eclipse Spider almost, but better. Like much better. Which I think were Nissan, right? The Eclipse Nissan.
I'm trying to think. I think they were. I know which car you're talking about, but I can't remember.
My ex-girlfriend got one when she got her settlement from an accident. It was fucking badass. She tweaked it all out. Shit. It was fast.
Let's see. No, it's Mitsubishi.
Oh, Mitsubishi. Okay. That's right.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. Yep.
Which I haven't seen anything spectacular from them in a long while.
Actually, there's two neighbors of ours that I think their cars are pretty cool.
Yeah.
Let's see. Yeah, I realize what's on.
Shit.
Yeah, look at the here. Well, not. That's gonna be too expensive. I didn't realize they were that expensive.
What?
The Touareg, they're getting really pricey now. The Tiguan also is a Volkswagen. It's down in the 25K range, but it's a smaller vehicle. Or it's a smaller SUV probably than what you might want.
Lazy just needs to go buy a Volkswagen Bug.
The part that baffles me is when Low Mission makes fun of me about my car and then drives around the Bug, tries to act like
oh really?
Like his Bug's
got
fucking manly.
And shit.
Yeah, I'm like, yeah, you got
the rose?
I asked him, I said, you got the little what flower did you choose for your dashboard? That's what I asked him.
It's
fucking talking to me about a manly vehicle. But Shadow Wing drives one too, actually. That's his. Aside from his truck, he drives a Beetle, or one of the newer Beetles.
What's wrong with these people?
Yeah, I don't know.
I would
do
never
like.
choose that as a car.
I mean,
Old
again,
school.
yeah, I wouldn't choose it. I like the new design for it, though, where they flatten the roof line so it's not as bubble looking. But it's still not a very masculine looking car, in my opinion. But I don't know. I guess people say that about the Mini sometimes too. But I see a lot of dudes driving Minis around
I
here.
think
So
a Mini. I'm thinking a gas saver.
Yeah, it's that if I choose it to be, but it's not most of the time.
Right.
It's driving me nuts. Okay, I'm actually gonna cut off my
Look at your
stream
Prius,
there.
lazy.
Hell yeah, dude.